Welcome back to Starscope, your insider pass to everything sizzling in Tinseltown. Today, we're diving into the most explosive headlines rocking Hollywood, from legal showdowns to scandalous comebacks, and big-budget blockbusters under fire. Grab your popcorn, because it's about to get real. Blake Lively vs. Justin Baldoni legal drama explodes. First up, one of Hollywood's biggest legal feuds right now, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. The tension stems from their work on It Ends With Us, and things have escalated fast. Lively filed a sexual harassment complaint against Baldoni, but that's not even the half of it. She subpoenaed more than 100 social media accounts, including big-name influencers like Perez Hilton, accusing them of running a coordinated smear campaign. According to reports, some of those influencers were allegedly working with Baldoni's PR team. Baldoni countersued Lively for defamation, to the tune of $400 million, though part of his suit was dismissed. With a trial potentially scheduled for March 2026, this is shaping up to be one of the biggest A-list legal dramas of the year. This isn't just gossip, it raises big questions about influencer accountability, defamation, and how PR wars play out on social media. Comeback kid, Johnny Depp returns. From scandal to comeback, enter Johnny Depp, returning to the limelight in a role nobody saw coming. He's playing Ebenezer Scrooge in a new adaptation of A Christmas Carol. The film is being directed by horror auteur T. West, known for X and Pearl. This marks Depp's first major studio project since his very public defamation trials. Co-starring Andrea Riseborough, the film is expected to be a haunting, gothic take on Dickens' classic. Paramount Pictures is eyeing a release for November 13, 2026. Depp's comeback is one of Hollywood's boldest gambles. Will audiences welcome him back, or will the shadow of his past trials follow him? Toxic Past returns, Armie Hammer's controversial comeback. Not all comebacks are smooth. Armie Hammer is making headlines again, but this time for a return to acting after a deeply troubled past. Hammer stars in Frontier Crucible, a western, marking his return after a 3-year break following abuse allegations. The film's trailer dropped recently, and the release is set for December 5, 2025, both in theaters and digitally. His character is an outlaw traveling through dangerous terrain, and the ensemble includes Thomas Jane, William H. Macy, and more. His comeback isn't just on-screen. Since stepping back, he's launched a podcast and taken on more roles, though many remain skeptical about whether Hollywood should embrace him again. This storyline reignites debates about redemption, accountability, and whether the entertainment industry can, or should, forgive and forget. Box office and big-budget flops, Hollywood's financial struggles. Beyond the drama, there's a darker trend creeping in, Hollywood struggling financially. Several industry watchers are pointing to a slowdown in major releases and shrinking returns. Recent box office numbers suggest that some big-budget films are underperforming, raising concern over whether the blockbuster era is cooling off. One big factor. The production landscape is shifting. Studios are increasingly filming outside California, drawn by better tax incentives in places like Georgia, New Mexico, and Canada. Locals also note that Hollywood itself is losing its luster. Once a symbol of glitz, some now call it a relic of a gone era. If Hollywood is bleeding box office cash and production is migrating, are we witnessing a structural transformation of the film capital itself? Film buzz, hits, misses, and controversies. And then, there are the films making waves for all kinds of reasons. Snow White, 2025. Disney's live-action reboot raised eyebrows for its colorblind casting, reimagined dwarfs, and even political fallout. Critics are mixed, calling it stylistically bold but underwhelming at the box office. Kiss of the Spider-Woman, Jennifer Lopez stars in this gritty prison drama, which premiered at Sundance to sold-out crowds and a standing ovation. Lilo and Stitch, 2025. This live-action/animated hybrid isn't just charming, it's a massive hit. With over $1 billion at the global box office, it's rewriting the record books. Wicked, For Good, the long-awaited adaptation of the beloved musical is finally hitting screens, with its first U.S. release scheduled for November 21, 2025. These films show that Hollywood isn't just about gossip, it's still trying to balance creativity, commerce, and controversy. Social backlash and celebrity scandals. Finally, no Hollywood News Roundup is complete without the social media storms. November 2025 has seen its share of backlash. Sydney Sweeney addressed controversy over a political wordplay in her American Eagle ad, calling the public reaction surreal. Kristin Chenoweth opened up about how recent criticism nearly broke her, spotlighting the personal toll of social media outrage. Winnie Harlow faced criticism for her Whitney Houston-inspired Halloween look, sparking important conversations about cultural homage versus offense. Even Jeopardy! Got dragged in the mess. A clue labeled as AI-generated resulted in public uproar and a formal apology. These stories underscore how celebrity culture and social media are deeply intertwined, and how easy it is for a single moment to become a full-blown controversy. So, what does all this tell us? Hollywood in 2025 is not just glitz and glam. It's a battleground of legal fires, personal comebacks, shifting economics, and social reckoning. For every billion-dollar hit, there's a controversy waiting in the wings. Thanks for tuning in to Starscope. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit subscribe, leave a comment on what story surprised you most, and stick around, because in Hollywood, the next plot twist is never far away.